Gutterball.
We could just do street corner.
Ooh,
Do
that's
that.
good. That's
Show off
good.
some of our
Why
items.
don't you
Yeah.
go? Why don't you go first?
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't done Jackson's Corner in a while. So, Jackson's Corner is a segment where we show off some hype beats items that I have, or like cool items to us.
Clothing, trinkets.
Yeah, whatever. Paul shows off some things. I show off some things. Soon we'll be coming live from a real corner. Still want to do that, so we'll come out. That'd be awesome just to film on a corner.
Hell yeah.
So what I have in my corner today isn't really hype beast items. I have one hype beast item that's really cool, but rest of them are Jackson's shirt retirement. So when you wear a shirt, eventually through time, it either becomes out of style to wear it, or it just doesn't fit you because you gained weight. So all of these shirts either don't fit me, or I just can't wear them without getting shot in the face. So
Yeah, let's see what you got here.
So I'll start with the one that. So it's one I can't wear because it is too small, but I really like it. Used to wear this to my boxing gym all the time, and coaches loved it. They thought it was great. It says "Beat up your local fentanyl dealer."
Oh hell yeah!
And
I agree with that statement.
This is a Fat Nick shirt. This is he released this design like twice. This is the first one though, the OG one. Does not fit me anymore, unfortunately, but I do love this. Really, really cool.
And we're not saying commit acts of violence out there, people, but I am saying beat up your local fentanyl dealer.
Yeah,
please.
Fuck them. Fuck fentanyl.
Yeah.
Second one is I wore this once to school, and I just don't wear it anymore because I don't like ideology and I don't like wearing it. Plus, I don't really care for him as a president, but still an okay president. This is Trump, Make America Great Again. Yeah.
Who released that?
Just Trump.
Oh, fucking God.
Yeah.
Okay, why not?
No, yeah.
It's spicy. It's funny because it's almost like a meme. Like, I would almost wear that. You can't take me serious. If you see me wearing anything Trump, do not take me seriously. No. It's literally a meme.
Everyone's gonna, But my mom,
will.
When I told my mom I'd wear it, she's like, "No, you won't." And I'm like, "Yeah, I will." And she ordered it for me. And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I wore it." And I remember some kids were like, "Yo, do you want to fight?" And then my buddy Ben was with me, and Ben was fight. He'd fight. He's like, "All right, let's go." And they didn't want to fuck with me because Ben didn't care I wore the shirt. He roasted me the whole day, but it was a good meme. He knew I was memeing.
Yeah.
This other one is another Fat Nick one. It says, "Stop snitching. Loose lips catch hollow tips." Keep your mouth shut.
And for those listening, it's got a rat on it with like one of those X out signs on it, like,
a Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
So that one's pretty good. All right, the last one I got here is an
FTP
Trump
shirt.
And this is one of the most controversial FTP pieces ever released. This is the one that brought them on the map. I paid a pretty price for this. I'm not gonna tell you guys, but it's brutal. Really good shirt. It's a really good statement piece. And this is what blew FTP up, arguably, in my opinion. So we have this. It says "Natural Selection" on the front. Okay, for the listeners, just nice and simple, natural selection.
And on the shirt, back text,
it's pictured Dylan Klebold and Eric Harris both dead in the library on the back
when they shot themselves.
Yes, correct. And this was part of the Columbine drop, and there's a few other shirts that came out. There was another one that I do not have. It's way more expensive than this one. Very, very rare, extremely rare.
Does it say Wrath?
It says Wrath, and then on the back it says, "Do you believe in God?" Which is fucking brutal.
It's horrible.
Oh no, that one doesn't say "Do you believe in God?" It says something else, because the one that says "Do you believe in God?" it's the Columbine physical education shirt, like the one that give the kids, and it says on the back, "Do you believe in God?" Those two extremely rare. I'm not paying for them because you can't find them for under $500.
Yeah.
You're just not. It sucks. And I don't even know if that one's real. No, it's real. I'm like 100% positive that shit's real, but there are a lot of fakes out there.
Yeah, and for those listening, obviously Columbine was one of the biggest mass shootings in the United States, the one that kind of like changed school forever in the United States as far as like how security things were done and like how we deal with mass shootings here. And as you can tell, with some of the latest fuck ups in the last couple of years, law enforcement, we still have a long ways to go as far as like causing those to like not happen or end them as quick as possible. But what I will say is like the reason why that shirt's so fucked up is because Eric Harris wore a white shirt that day that said "Natural Selection" on the front, and Dylan Klebold, I think might have had it mixed up, wore a black shirt that said "Wrath" in red on the front. And It's fucked up,
FTP
man.
released both of those.
I can't believe they
And
sold that. But
they did, and they got. I remember they said they also had a shirt I think maybe a couple months after that or before they had one that said "fuck the population terrorist organization," and they actually got contacted by the FBI and shit like that, and they're like, "Is this what are you doing?" And then Zach tweeted, he's like, "Now I know this brand is big because the FBI just told me I can't release this ever again." And
what?
lo and behold, they did release it again because oh fuck, man, I should have brought that one out.
What are they gonna
All right,
do?
it's for another. It's for another. What were they gonna do? I think they're
Yeah.
gonna shut down his brand, but it's like you can't. It's freedom of speech. But yeah, that natural selection shirt is a really good piece. Like it's really a statement on the times too, and what put FTP on the map, and really more than a brand to me. It really like was like
It's a
something like
culture in a way.
it's a culture. Yeah, it's like a culture of
And
people,
wearing
and
those shirts too doesn't mean that you promote school
no,
shootings or agree with what
no,
Eric and Dylan did that day or any
I don't
shooting.
wear them. Yeah, but I'd
Yeah.
never wear that. It
It's
doesn't even
just
fit
that,
me.
it's fucked up as to say this. It's almost like those fucking guys that like they aren't Nazis, but they collect Nazi memorabilia.
Mm-hmm.
Like as fucked up as that is.
Historians. It's like war shit.
Yeah, and it's like and you go to most of those guys too. That isn't the only thing they have though. They have a bunch of different guns and stuff from that time. It's just like it just so happened that it's just old historic shit they have. I mean, there's a friend of mine whose grandpa fought in I think World War II, right? Fuck, I do not know my history, but he has like his grandpa had like a Nazi helmet he had taken back or a couple other things and like Nazi memorabilia. Yeah, it's fucked up, but it's like also it's like a part of history, man. Like you can't deny the past. It's fucked up. It happened. We grow from it. We move on. We
Mm-hmm.
learn from our mistakes. Hopefully everybody else learns from their mistakes too in the past. But yeah, I mean, that's some cool shit, man. Thank you for sharing that. Do you want me to kind of roll out what I got here from Jackson's Corner this week?
Yeah, go ahead.
All
Show
right.
us what you got.
So Jackson's like more into the clothing stuff. As you know, I'm into like retro gaming I collect, but like I am really into specifically balaclavas or ski masks. Now, lately, if you guys haven't seen Forces Unseen, check out their Instagram. They also got a website. This guy releases limited drops of handmade custom masks, ski masks, big. There's huge ones. Trust me. The ones I'm going to show are nothing compared to what he has. And the ones I have simply are because they're very hard to get the drops because they're limited of each one. And the cool ones are usually like 1 out of 1 or only like 5 of them made. So they're tough to get.
And rather expensive as well, I would say.
Expensive because you're
Very
talking
on
at
expensive
least
side.
100 a mask.
Yeah.
Sometimes
100%.
250. I've seen some up to like 350. But
Mhm.
this one here, I'm going to share my favorite one first. I've only worn it once. And you know what? I'll put it on for the show. Now, everybody out there knows, like, I'm a big Max Payne fan. They had Max Payne 1 drop mask. I just took it out of the bag here. I will put it on quickly just to kind of show you how it looks in the face. But this is just a crazy, insane mask. And I just had to buy it, and I'm glad I got it before it sold out. But I look like a fucking threat with this on.
Yeah,
you
you do.
Saying? Like it's spooky.
You look scary.
Like, it's
It
scary.
is.
And it's well, it's handmade, hand stitched.
If you didn't know what Max Payne was, you just think that's some fucked up dude wearing a skin face or something.
Honestly, I mean, it's even hard to tell it is Max Payne because it's Max Payne from the first game. So like PlayStation, not the greatest graphics,
Yeah, and the quality good on that because it looks good. It looks like it's a good quality mask.
Oh, it's high quality. So like it's double, like a majority of his higher end masks are double stitched. So like it's got a ski mask inside it and then it's wrapped in like a shirt with that on it. It's kind of hard to explain. He does them all a little differently too.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you. Now I only have 2 Forces Unseen masks. I know you have the fucking Ghostbusters one. I'm jealous.
Yeah, I can bust that out. Pull that one out. Show them.
Yeah. So everybody, listening to, I'm sorry you can't see this. I really, recommend you check out the video version as well to kind of see these sick pieces of clothing we got here. But I just got a basic. It's got a buckle and it's a double stitched or a double layered, just basic woodland camo one. I'm not gonna put this one on because it's but I will say this. The way it's stitched, though, it fits your head perfectly. Like it's meant to sit. Like this one is the most comfortable one I have. Out of the 2, by Forces Unseen. So I really recommend you check them out. Give them the plug here, and if you want to see Forces Unseen, and
they have a cool little tag, cool logo.
Yeah.
Get that guy in the cast. I bet
that'd be really cool. Yeah, and I bet you it's not just him. I think he's got a good band of people making these.
Oh yeah.
This was from the latest FTP drop, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of the latest big FTP drops. So this was like I don't have much FTP stuff, and I really wanted something. This is like the cheapest thing on the drop that was still left, and so I bought one. It was $15, and again, this one's also like really, this one's just one layer, but it's well made. I'll probably
Mm-hmm.
never wear this in public because people think FTP stands for fuck the police, when
Mm-hmm.
indeed it stands for fuck the population.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I wear FTP at work, and I know I get looks from my coworkers, but I'm like, you come up and talk to me, you'd know that I'm not that like promoting death and hate cops. You know that my brother's a fucking deputy, and I love cops. Like cops are awesome; they're needed. You know.
yeah, like you can't. People out there that think, oh, there
I
shouldn't
assume
be cops, you should think twice about how the world would really be without some type of
next
enforcement
time
of
you're in
law. So
trouble, call a crackhead.
call your local crackhead. Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
this one really isn't like a custom drop. For those of you out there, Official Duck Studios is a YouTube channel. These two guys, they build random shit. They vlog. It's hilarious. I love it. They had a sale, and I just had to buy one of these because, like, I collect masks. This is fucking hilarious. I'm wearing this to Christmas this year. I ain't gonna put it on, but this is funny. Like a Santa, like this is kind of like I've never seen this before. Like someone just took like a
Mm-hmm.
Santa hat
A
and
little
made it
goofy.
a ski mask. It's funny. I think it's awesome. Not the highest quality. I'm gonna tell you that right now, Official Duck Studios. I know this is like one of the first things you drop. It's pretty low quality, but they do have other merch out right now that looks 100 times better. Check them out. I have one more item to show today. It is not a mask. It's by 444, and I got it from Jackson, actually. I bought it from him.
Shout out.
So, actually, on the camera, it's going to show you it the correct way. I'm assuming you can see that it reads off Cowgirl. Now, in person, actually, it's flipped. Like, it's Cowgirl flipped backwards, so you can't really tell on purpose. Really good quality. And, Jack, what do you call this type of, like...
Tapestry.
Tapestry? Yeah, so, like, it's a really thick...
It's no joke.
It's
weaves it and shit. It's tight.
But yeah, 444, 3 fours, right?
Yes. No, 4 4s.
4 fours, yeah, 4444. Check this guy out. He's got
and that was a collab.
Dude, this was a collab?
Mm-hmm.
With who?
Should say it on the tag. I don't know. I can't remember.
Hot Product Studios.
Hot Product Studios, yeah.
Okay, interesting. And he's got some stuff right now I really want. They're expensive though. These are expensive pieces because they're well made, but there are some cool patterns and designs he has out right now.
And
the straight jacket one's sick.
Every 14th of the month, and I want to get a custom before he stops doing them and gets really big. Every 14th of the month, he does a custom 25 batch, but he does more than that because he'll handpick designs that he likes. So he does 25 plus another 10 that he'll pick because if he thinks the design's cool, he'll do it. He'll make you whatever you fucking want. It's gonna be like $300, but he'll make you it. Nice dude, and there's some designs that I'm like looking. I'm like, I'd love that on there. One I was thinking about is the Rush Power Windows album cover. If you've seen that, Paul, search it up right now. It's thick. I would love that on one of those tapestries, like full blown and everything. It looked really gnarly, and I'm like, I gotta get a custom
like the computer or the dude at the window.
Yeah,
that would be
TVs
cool.
Yeah,
that would be really cool.
But here's my Forces Unseen mask, ladies and gentlemen. It's got a nice little Ghostbuster on there.
That one's sick. And that's what I'm talking about by like the bigger masks. Like that's a full size, like 2-part.
Yeah, it's got, you see the tag. Like this is made from a t-shirt. You can fucking tell it's good made. And like my buddy was even saying, like, dude, my mom could weave that. And I'm like, well, go weave me one then, motherfucker, because you obviously didn't. So
yeah,
and
there's a reason why they sell out immediately.
Yeah, because they're really, really cool. Yeah. And this thing's like weathered too. I don't know if you can tell, but it's very weathered, which I like. I don't know, like in a practical situation, I'd wear this because if I get to a point where I have like comfortable money, I would love to wear these all day because I don't give a fuck. I don't need to show my face. I'm wearing bands. I got bands in my pocket. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
but I'm not at that level, so I'm gonna stick with my fucking normal face. Can't look like a hoodlum all the time.
But that was Jackson's corner and I guess Paul's corner in a way.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, checking out the clothing, and for